So October is finally here, and with it, not only spooky season, but also our 3-year anniversary. So I want to share a little bit about the journey that I've been through. 3 years ago, I was a big mess. I made some questionable business decisions, and I'd already been running tours at that time, but they never sat right with me. It was always about, the great men of history, but there was never any mention of women or queer people, and I knew there had to be a way to do that. So I paused. I took some time to heal, to think about things. And I kept asking myself, what do I actually want to do? I knew I still wanted to host tours. And after a while, the answer came very clearly. I wanted to create experiences where women and queer people could feel safe, seen, and celebrated. So I wanted to share it in a way that history felt less like a lecture and more like gossiping with a friend. At first, I thought that it was just going to be about feminist history, but the deeper I dug, the more it was obvious to me. You can't talk about feminist history without talking about queer history. They're intertwined. So what started as a feminist tour turned into something much bigger. It turned into Mexico City for the girls, gays, and leys. The early days for me were terrifying. I kept thinking to myself, is this too niche? Is people going to be, interested in like the B side of Mexican history? But the more that I kept going, the more people came, and not only just guests, but friends. At first, I struggled to call this activism because not only was it a part-time gig, but, like making money out of it and having fun, basically in my mind was, this is not activism. However, the more people I knew, the more I was reassured that I was on the right path. It hasn't all been easy. I'm a Pisces, so I feel everything deeply. And sharing stories about oppression is very heavy. And then sometimes when I make some research for the social media post, I go into like deep, dark rabbit holes. So learning about taking care of my mental health has also been part of the journey of that learning process that I've been through these years. The major win for me has been proving to myself over and over again that queer feminist tours can thrive. And if there's anything that I've learned in these last 3 years is that existing as our true selves, we are creating change. Every traveler that I've met, every eye-opening conversation that I've had, and every laugh that I shared matters to me. So here I am 3 years later, very proud of what I've done, hungry to do more. And I just want to end up this video by saying this. To every traveler, every friend that I've made, and every supporter who's been part of this journey, thank you. Thank you so much, because this project will not be alive without you. Salud por 3 años más.